Hello, I'm Tim.
Dan, we're co-copy, we're drinking coffee.
At Milk Bar.
Yeah, that's how we get started for the day here in London.
Yes. This is like the first week of our European-US tour. I guess our record's been out for like maybe 3 weeks now. So yeah, we're I guess just at the very beginning of a very long touring cycle. So, but you've caught us at a good time. We feel quite fresh.
Yeah, give us a few weeks.
Yeah. Well, I guess Dan's our vocalist, so we've never had that need to get anybody else to do vocals, and I think especially on this record, I'll speak for you, Dan. Dan has really stepped up his vocals, like well, with each record, because I mean he's not a classically trained singer or anything like that. He's pretty much just picked up the microphone and sung from the beginning. And I think with each release, Dan's vocals get stronger and stronger. We actually used a vocal ensemble on this record as well on a few tracks that we recorded in Atlanta with Ben Allen when we were mixing. But yeah, I just feel like we really need to get any kind of guest vocalist in at this stage. Yeah. So long as you don't start smoking and ruin your voice.
Yeah, I'll leave that to you.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess we've sort of followed UK music, since the beginning, really. I guess when we first started, it was almost like the UK was a place where dance music ruled the roost.
Yeah.
And it probably wasn't in too many other places where you could say the same thing, certainly not in Australia. But it's sort of weird these days. It's almost like dance music's become fairly popular everywhere. So maybe it's not quite so much of a focus. I don't know though. It's very much its own place, I think, in the UK. And there's certainly genres that don't make a whole lot of sense outside of the UK, but they're huge here. So it's kind of always interesting coming here and just getting a first-hand glimpse of what's going on and what the scene's like.
I guess we've just always been so focused on writing music for Cut Copy that like writing for other people's never really been a focus. I guess we don't feel like we're short of ideas for Cut Copy at the moment. I mean, I think we get like approached. I mean, Dan gets approached to do vocals for a lot of things. But yeah, I guess the focus has just always been us on stage.
I've been doing some ghostwriting for Justin Bieber though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true.
There is that.
Yeah.
I would never download music illegally.
No, never. I mean, yeah, it's funny. I think everybody does these days, and I think it'd be the pot calling the kettle black if we like took a big stance against it. But we're still very much into that very romantic idea of buying records. I think wherever we go in the world, we always seek out record stores and actually go and buy records, because I think I still love that ritual of going and flicking through a whole bunch of records and finding that, that diamond in the rough kind of thing and taking it home and listening to it. Like we always have to get crates of records shipped back to Australia when we're on tour. So I think I'm still very much into that idea of buying records. Like I'll always kind of download music to kind of check it out. But if it's something that I really like, then I'll always try and make the attempt to go out and buy it.
And also just the value to the artwork and that sort of thing, which I think maybe gets a bit lost with MP3s and digital music. But certainly, the other day, we were flipping through some records, and we both bought a couple of factory records just because it's got the Peter Saville artwork. Almost we probably already had the tracks, but it's just like the artwork in itself makes it worth owning.
Yeah.
I think with some dance music, maybe sort of traditionally, like a lot of the producers and people like that are actually a bit older, so I guess they're faceless because they're probably not the most attractive faces. But yeah, we still got it.
Yeah, still youthful.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Charlie Sheen meltdown's been quite interesting to watch. I guess it's funny just watching everybody's Twitter and Facebook and just everybody quoting him. He's like a quote machine at the moment. But I guess that interview was pretty special. I think it'll go down in history as one of the all-time great interviews, which this one probably won't be anywhere near as controversial.